Hello, everybody. How are you all? I am just going to rabbit on for a moment and say hello and just wait for all of you to appear. Welcome to the final day of the Visibility Challenge. I'm Helena.
And I'm Kelly.
We are Speaker Insight, where we help speakers, authors, and coaches to build a portfolio business on your terms. And my goodness me, so there's one of you joining us already. Please do say hello and do all of those bits that we love you doing. I will obviously just refresh the screen and see what's going on with you. But what a journey we've all been on, but what a journey you've been on. We have been so impressed because so many of you have literally started to really own, really claim, and really stand out in your own space and on here, obviously. And so many of you are making connections with each other, talking to each
Yeah.
other, supporting each other. We love that. Because here's the thing, right? You were already brilliant. It's just that now you've had some time to reflect and actually think about how you're articulating that. And you've given yourself the permission and the right to be visible and to get known as the go-to person. I've heard several people say, I'm the go-to person, or I want to be the go-to person in my field, in my industry. And that's amazing. So we are just so hugely proud and, just gobsmacked, to be honest with you, around all that you're learning, right?
Especially all, as you said, the connections that you're all making. Obviously, we're in the Connection Hub, which is what we want you to do. And the more that people know what you stand for, what you do, who you are, the more people reach out and go, I need you. I know somebody that needs you. And we've seen that go on between the messages between all of you. So, just keep it going, right? You're in this group for a reason. And the main reason that brings us all together is connection.
And that's exactly it. And so, here's the thing, right? This challenge for some of you, maybe most of you, who knows, may not have been the easiest in the world. When you put your hand up for a visibility challenge, I think you probably had one thing in mind. We then threw a whole different thing at you and pushed you way out of your comfort zones and made you own all the hidden parts of you. And we really want to thank you for playing full out because, of course, when Kelly and I do things, we do it to help really to help speakers, authors, and coaches, to help change makers put the foundations into their business, to actively go out and have a strength from which they can go and be the change makers that they are. So, we want to really thank you for playing full out because you probably thought you were doing one thing and we know now that you're doing something else, but we are seeing, we hope, the benefits of that.
And
And
we're liking seeing our lurkers, right? Because we do have a lurker post that goes out to try and entice you out. But a lot of them we've never met before. We've never seen anything from you. So we're really happy to start to get to know you on a deeper level.
yeah, it's really good. And so, of course, we're going to push some boundaries even more today. Most of you will probably have seen the little post that today is all about monetizing your purpose. So, what's not to love about that? So I'll let Kelly tell you a little bit more about that whilst I go and check out who's
You
here,
take
saying
over
hello
on the
to all of
comments.
you.
And a lot of people are probably thinking, hang on a minute, this is a visibility challenge. What the heck has monetizing your purpose got to do with exposure and visibility? And actually, there's a strong connection here because what we've been talking about over the last 4 days is actually really getting to know your uniqueness, your positioning, your expertise. And then a lot of you have been putting that into practice in your marketing. So you've changed your LinkedIn profiles, you've changed your bios, you've done all that type of thing. Now, this is the second step. Because what can be out there making you more visible are your products and your services. Now, if these are aligned to your message, your uniqueness, your positioning, then basically your reach and exposure amplifies. And the benefit is that you're getting paid to be more visible. You're getting paid to serve. And so especially when your products are based on your why, right? What you're known for, what you're seen as, enables you to show up consistently and authentically as you, not just in your marketing, but how they actually experience you as a speaker, author, or coach.
Yeah,
One of the things
I
that
completely go on. Go. Keep going.
one
Keep
of the
going.
things that we see is that a lots of people who are speakers, authors, and coaches aren't doing it full time. Right? They say to us, oh, I'd love to do this as my purpose, as my full-time job, but I don't think that it's possible. So at the moment, I'm working part-time, or I'm working full-time, and this is my hobby that I'd love to step into. And people are going, I just don't know how to monetize that so I can live authentically as my message, as my purpose, as me all the time. And this is when we're talking about visibility, is that when you are doing a different job, or people see you in a different job that doesn't align to what you want to be known for, this can dilute your visibility. It can dilute your reputation, because people are like, oh, I thought you did this. I never knew anything about you over here. So we want to today really help you align yourself to your purpose and learn how to make money from it.
Yay! And who doesn't want a little bit of that? And actually, that fits beautifully. Am I feeding back on myself? No. Okay, good. Just going on for me.
You're not going to disappear today, are you, visiting?
I'm totally not going to disappear. I'm not going to do a disappearing act. And I appreciate the two people who hung on for the very, very end and saw the confusion in my face about what was going on. So I apologize for disappearing. And I love that we're a duo, because it meant that you got straight on with the challenge anyway. What I am going to say about what you just said is this. Andrea's just saying that she's going live at 2 p.m. today with a new product, feeling much more confident today than I was this time last week in taking this to market. Thank you.
Awesome. We love that.
That's the key, right? And that's the thing. So, we hope that all of you are feeling a lot more confident in your abilities and in your positioning and in your uniqueness as a result of this challenge, because that's really been the purpose of it. And today we really want to show you and support you to do what you love, exactly as Kelly was just saying, and just consistently show up effortlessly, authentically, and of course, get paid for it, because it is possible. And that's the thing that we want to really highlight to you. It's more than possible, because so many people, and we get this all the time when we meet people, first of all, when they, sort of in that mindset of, not sure, because they think they have to kind of win life first and get everything done before they can step into their living their purpose and actually being their authentic self and showing up in the way that they really want to show up. They think they need to kind of pay their dues first, and then it's okay in some way. And hearing things like, when I make enough money, and when I've done that course, or when the kids have left home, or then I'll, it's that someday I'll. Say that again.
All those excuses.
I know, right? And that's basically what they are. Sort of, they don't sound like excuses for yourself, but trust me, we've heard enough people say those things, and we know enough people who've gone beyond those to actively take what they're doing and become the change makers that they are. So when Kelly and I talk about, creating a portfolio business as a speaker, author, or coach, it's because it not only increases your visibility and reach, it's because you are combining all three things. So the writing, the speaking, the coaching around your topic. And that allows you, by doing that blend, by making it a portfolio, what you're doing is you allow your avatars various ways of actually interacting with you, of getting what they need from you in the way that they like it. Because not everybody is built the same. Every single one of you is different. And, gosh, we've seen that a lot this week, right? Which is amazing. But that's brilliant, because doing things, speaking, authoring, training in some way, it helps you because you can repurpose your message, because your message is standard and static, as we're learning this week, but you can repurpose it into various different forms, which of course is then adding different ways to increase your income streams, and therefore it makes you more effective, it makes you more efficient, and it allows you to be seen and reach the people that you may not have reached before. So following a plan like that means that it makes it easy for people like you to make a living doing what you love and being on purpose. How wonderful is that?
So Kat's saying, oh, I like this. Wasn't sure what you meant by a portfolio business. Yeah, and it's something that we've developed actually, Kat, over the couple of years that we've been working together with Speaker Insight, is that, one of the things that we want to do in this day's challenge is help your creative juices to flow, to understand how you can monetize both your message and your services in these various different ways. The portfolio business side of things is we found that we found authors that were only writing books, and that was the only way that they had their income streams. Professional speakers who were only doing stages and doing keynotes and being paid for it, and coaching who predominantly was doing one-to-one work. So what we're saying in a portfolio business is you don't have to become professionals in all those areas. You don't have to have a best-selling book, a professional speaker, and an award-winning coach. But as Helena said, what you do is you use the methodologies of speaking, writing, and coaching or training to develop your product range, to develop the way that you interact with your customers. So that if you have got somebody who's an auditory learner or a kinesthetic learner or a visual learner, you're covering all the bases for them to access you. And when you have got this core message of who you are, what you stand for, and who you serve, then you can repurpose that into those different formats. So you could have it as a keynote, as a podcast, and as a best-selling book. But in that side of things, the podcast would actually be your speaking. It doesn't mean you have to be a professional speaker.
Yeah.
So this is what we want to give you today. We have got the download, which you can access above, which is our 30. Oh, I thought you said no, we haven't. I was going to be surprised.
No, we have. I was just silently, semi-silently and interruptingly now. I was like, oh my God, you guys are just going to love it so much.
So we've got this download, which is the 33 ways to monetize your purpose. Now, remember, this is making money from these things. Some of these things in here you could be doing as marketing, but we want you to have the focus on here of how can I make money from this, okay? And what we want you to do is download this document and tick off all the things you've currently got in your product range. And what I mean is not the stuff that's on your hard drive that is waiting to be sold. I want to be able to actively be able to buy that from your website right now. What's ready to go? What's ready that I can buy? Tick all those things off. Then we want you to just look through the list and circle one product that you'd like to add to your product range next. Mm-hmm. So what's the thing that you think, oh, I've always wanted to have a book, a podcast, or whatever it might be, and then circle that one. And that can be your project for the next quarter, especially if you're in our Changemaker Central and you want to know what your next project is for the next quarter. And just as a final point on that, because we've developed the columns into speaking, writing, and coaching or training, have a look and see, are all the boxes that you've got ticked predominantly in one field? Yeah. And if they are, I highly encourage you to circle something in a different column so that you're expanding your product range and the way that people can engage with your learning styles and making it more various. Now I'm intrigued by this face. What's the comment?
Okay, so the face is for two people. The face is partly for Kat because it's everything you've just said. So partly, so Kat's just signed up with Steve today and a membership site is coming, so we're delighted by that, so well done you. So that's in there. Antonio just said,
don't know, Steve is one of our partners for SMA Digital. He builds our websites, our quizzes, our member platforms, and so he's one of our go-to people that we refer you to.
Yeah, and you know, we're delighted. He is just absolutely brilliant at all of the things that he does, the quizzes, the websites, everything. It's just amazing. But Antonia's also saying, so everything that you're just saying, and this is my favorite trick anyway, create a vacuum and things will appear. She said, I've just added, and I know what a stretch this is for you, Antonia, so I love that you've done this. I've just added an online course section and membership area to my website. Just holding pages as not created yet. And that was the emoji made real.
I know.
And nowhere, she said, and nowhere near ready. So now I've got to put it out there. I just have to jolly well get on and do it.
Love that. Put it out publicly. That's pure accountability. That is. We love that. Awesome.
It really is. And bless you, Renee's saying, dag it, missed it again. Doing 4 and 5 on replay shortly.
It's okay. You still got till Sunday to get your points in, guys.
That's exactly it.
Let's tell you how you can earn the points today.
I was just going to say that. So obviously we want to make sure, obviously it's all still above, so you can double check. But if you love, so watching this video, making sure you love and like it, writing the word yes, I'm now expecting a slew of yeses to appear, will get you those 2 points. And of course, the biggest thing, because we want you to get the value, is, you know, go download the actual document that Kelly's just been talking about, review it in the way that she said, you know, tick off off the ones that you've got, circle the one that's going to come next. And then once you've circled that, once you've looked at it, that's what we want to know about today. What is the one new product or project that you want to add next? That is what we want to do.
We want to, and we've got lots of resources in the hub that we can direct you to. And if we see stuff that we think we've done a training on that, then we'll tag you in that so you can actually learn how to develop that next stage. It's not going to leave you there. We've got some, that's what we do, right? We direct you to people. And we want to remember for you that even though this is the last day, even though this is the 5-day challenge and this is the 5th day, we want you to put 1 o'clock on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. We are going to work on Bank Holiday Monday for half an hour to basically announce the winners of this challenge. Okay, so 1 o'clock BST on Monday coming. Put it in your diary. We will go through the winners. We will go through some more information. We'll sum up what we found from all of what you've done in the challenge this week. But that's how you find out if you've won. So you need to make sure, if you're watching this, Renee, and you're doing all the catching up, or anybody else, get your points in by Sunday at 6 o'clock.
p.m. 6 p.m. I feel like I should have a little banner going 6 p.m. on Sunday.
Don't worry, we'll email you as well. So make sure you're checking your emails from the challenge.
For sure. And so we're just, we're excited to see what you are going to commit to yourself and to your business to. Because here's the thing, the more you step out, the more you do what you're doing, the better and the quicker we help the world with the skills that you've got. And that's a delicious thing. So we're looking forward to hearing from you. Can't wait to see what's going on, and keep it up, everybody.
Tell us what it is. Get your maximum points. We want to know your next project. Bye. See you.